Board, and I'm going to mute everybody. And all right, guys, so we should have a couple more people popping on, but this is our What is Beachbody Coaching? And I am Rachel Mitchell. I am the creator of Team Take Heart. You see that little image there on the right with the cross and the arrows and stuff. That's our logo. But we are Team Take Heart, and I am super excited that you guys are on to listen, to learn. Maybe you're watching the recording of this. Actually, let me stop share because I want you to be able to see our faces. But anyway, so I am a Diamond Beachbody coach, and I am broadcasting live. It's so funny to say, from my playroom in Corinth, Mississippi, very small town. But I am super excited to share with you guys tonight what we are about as Team Take Heart and what coaching is all about. I kind of want you to know this call has a purpose. You know, we've been through this 3-day sneak peek. I've shared videos, and some of my coaches have shared videos. And we've talked about what coaching is, what we do, how we earn income. But tonight, this call is really for you, and because I want you to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that if coaching is right for you, if you want to join our team, I don't want you to have any questions, and I want you to make the right decision for you. I hope that it's going to add value. If you decide to coach, I hope that it's going to add value to your life, that it's going to fulfill you. You know, I know for me, it's way more than just about fitness and income. It has been kind of a missing piece that I didn't know was missing, and it just really fulfills me as an individual, as a mom. It's kind of that thing that I do that gives me purpose. Obviously, being a mom and a wife and a Christian, all those things fulfill me and give me purpose. But this is something that I really do for me, and it excites me. And it's something that I really enjoy. And I hope that if you decide to do it, that it's something that it helps you accomplish goals for you and your family. You know, I know financially this has blessed us in ways that I never could have imagined. And I'm going to talk about those things tonight. But this call, there are no strings attached. If you watch it, you're not required to join our team, you know, but we would love to have you if you decide that you do want to become a coach. So with that, I'm going to get started, and I am going to share my screen. And so I put together this kind of presentation. Becca, will you nod if you can see that? Can you see that? Good. Okay. So we are going to talk all about what a coach is with Beachbody. But first, a little bit about me. My name is Rachel Mitchell. I am a Diamond Beachbody coach. I am a wife. I'm a mom. I'm a teacher. I teach full-time at a local community college. I teach history and government. I've done that for about 8 years now, and I love it. I love what I do as a teacher. It's something that I love history. I love government. I love to teach and to share that with young people. So, but also I am a believer. Most importantly, I am a follower of Christ, and that impacts everything that I do. And so it impacts my coaching as well. And that's really cool. It was really cool for me to figure out that I could combine my faith and my fitness and build a business and an income while doing all those things consecutively. As a coach, I started my journey in 2014. I actually started as a challenger first, which I'll share about. But I started as a coach in late July, early August of 2014. I am the leader of Team Take Heart, and our team as part of the #1 team, the Dream Team, in the Beachbody Network. Okay, so which is pretty cool. But a little bit more about me. Like I said, I'm a follower of Christ. That impacts everything that I do, or I hope that it does. I pray that it does. I'm a wife to Matt. We've been married for over 11 years. I'm a mom to Henry and Milo. Those cute little munchkins are right there. Henry is 7 and Milo is 5. And they are a big part of my why. They are fun. They're exciting. And I want to lead by example for them. I want to teach them how to live a healthy lifestyle, how to work hard and set goals and accomplish things for themselves, because obviously life is not going to hand it to us on a silver platter, no matter what other people tell us. And I really want to teach them the value of hard work and just putting yourself out there. And I want to teach them confidence in their creator and in what they have to do in life. Like I said, I'm a teacher. I have a master's in political science. I started as a challenger in about this time 2 years ago. So my story is that I had never ever struggled with, well, I had gained weight, but I never struggled with losing the weight. So I'd had 2 kids. I'd gained a little bit of weight, but it was really easy to lose it. I nursed them, and I dropped down to pre-pregnancy weight very easily. I was a runner. I've always been a runner. And about 2 years ago, I started to gain weight. Could not get it off. I was running up to 6 miles at a time, eating the way I felt like was healthy eating. But I knew that there was something that probably my portions needed to be controlled more. So that's what I did. I went to Google and I searched portion control. And of course, the 21 Day Fix came up. I ordered it on my own. I did not go through a coach. I just ordered it and I started the program. So when I was researching 21 Day Fix meal plans, I found my coach Melanie, her blog, and I saw all about her challenge groups, and I asked her if I could join. She let me join. I did not even have Shakeology. I did not buy it because I thought it was too expensive, and there was no way I was going to pay that much for some powder in a bag. And so I just started with the 21 Day Fix. And I did well. I followed the program. I didn't really even participate in the challenge group that much, but I saw results. And it was really cool to log into the challenge group and to see other women and to hear their stories and to see the encouraging things that Melanie posted. And so with the combination of that accountability with the program and its effectiveness, I lost weight. And I was kind of a believer within a month. And so I'd been a yo-yo dieter before that. I would start and stop, when I needed to. But I knew that I needed to stick with this because I felt better. I felt stronger. It was the summertime, and I'm off in the summertime with my kids. And I felt more confident about being outside in shorts and in a swimsuit. And I wanted to continue this. And I felt good about what I was doing with my food and with my body. I felt like it was natural. It was God's way. To eat clean food and to exercise and to move my body and to get healthy that way. So I became very passionate about clean eating and fitness. And like I said, my faith drives me. Whenever I started the 21 Day Fix, I picked up Lisa Turker's Made to Crave book. And I really realized that my health issues, my food issues went way deeper than just being hungry or an emotional eater. I realized, a lot about my faith, and God taught me a lot through that book and through that journey. And I wanted to share that with other people, but I wasn't real confident as a coach. So when my coach asked me to be a coach, at first I said no. And then I just, Matt and I prayed about it a lot, and we decided to go ahead and just kind of go for it. So that is how I started my coaching journey. And I just figured, my coach told me, I'll teach you what to do. I'll put you in Coach Basics. I will tell you step by step. I'll help you launch your coaching announcement. And I just trusted her. I had zero network marketing experience. Like, I posted pictures of my kids on Facebook just so other family members could see them who didn't live here. And I would I think I had like 150 friends, no more than 200, but I had no marketing experience. I knew nothing about social media. I think I used Instagram at that time, but just because I liked the filters and it made my pictures look good, but I didn't know anything about social media or network marketing. So that's kind of how I started. But I knew I wanted to help people. I work really hard at this, and I have learned so much from my upline coach and through her trainings. And I'm really blessed that I didn't have to do this alone, and that we are part of the #1 coaching team in Beachbody. And that's not to brag. That's just to kind of tell you that we have a lot of resources and a lot of training at our disposal. And it has really helped me. I was telling Becca today that I thank God almost every day that I found Melanie and her blog, and that I'm able to use those resources to help my coaches and to grow our team as well. But that's a little bit about me. So what is Beachbody? So I'll be honest. I think I'd heard of Beachbody before I found the 21 Day Fix, but I associated it with really extreme programs like P90X and those things. I didn't really realize that it had a lot to do with, let's see, what part of your team, who's a part of your team? Okay, I'll talk about that at the end. I'll answer all your questions at the end for sure. But Beachbody, I didn't really know that much about it. And honestly, the term Beachbody kind of turned me off. And so when I found the 21 Day Fix, I'm sure I knew that it was a Beachbody program, but I was not interested in getting involved in Beachbody or anything like that. But just let me tell you a little bit about it, because I think it's important. It's a really awesome company. The leaders in this company really care about people. It is not a Christian founded company, but their values and their morals are very family friendly. They are truly passionate. Carl Deichler, the CEO, is a very, very passionate man. His goal is to help people. And it's not, of course, he makes lots of money, but he goes a really long ways out of his way to make sure that people are successful. You know, their mission is to help people lead healthy and fulfilling lives and to end the trend of obesity, which is admirable, right? We want to do that, especially for us, for me, living in the Deep South. You know, their obesity is a huge problem here, and I see it affects people every single day. So I'm really excited to join that mission and have that goal for us all over the country and in Canada. It was founded in 1998 as a direct marketing company. You know, you've seen the infomercials and things like that. That's how Beachbody started. They started with really, really good, effective fitness programs, and people had results. But what was missing was that peer-to-peer support. So what the founders of the company discovered was that people who were doing their programs were creating these message boards, essentially. They were having good success, had these community boards and they were talking to one another, encouraging one another, and helping people become successful. So that's where the idea of coaching came from. So they created about 7 years ago this coaching network, and they decided to compensate people for coaching one another in these programs, and that's how it started. Definitely fitness programs for all levels of fitness, whether you are 85 years old, whether you're 8 months pregnant, whether you are in the best shape of your life and you compete in fitness, there are programs across the board. Of course, I'm very familiar with the 21-day fix. That's primarily what my challengers do. PiYo is a Pilates-based program. Insanity, is more hardcore cardio. Chalene Extreme, that's a weightlifting program. No matter who you are able to help, no matter who you come in contact with, there's a program for everyone. And now with Beachbody On Demand and all the things that they have there, there's, they have programs for pregnant women. It's just incredible. It's not just a P90X company. They have programs for every level of fitness, which I think is very cool. And as far as the coaching network, that's just peer-to-peer support. We help people find a workout program that works for them. We help them start, and we guide them, help them create meal plans. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But it is a multi-level marketing, direct marketing company, a sales company. It is not a pyramid scheme. So if you decide to coach, you may get that question, oh, Beachbody, is that not just a pyramid scheme? It's not a pyramid scheme. And you have to educate people on this that think that. Beachbody is offering a service. So pyramid schemes are just about signing people up. There's no transaction of goods and services. And the more people that you enroll, the more money that you get. That's not Beachbody. There are definitely services offered. It's in this, you can definitely you can outperform the person above you. So if you signed up with me as your coach and I decided to quit coaching next month and you continue this business, you could rise far above me as your coach. And so you cannot do that in a pyramid scheme. And one of the reasons somebody asked me that's supposed to be on this call to cover this, why I think this is a good network marketing opportunity as opposed to maybe opening a bricks and mortar business in your hometown or something like that. I can build the income that I want based on the amount of time that I have to invest in this business. And honestly, our outreach, it's anybody in the U.S. or Canada. Lauren, you're a good example of that. You live in California. I live in Mississippi. We connected through social media. There's no limit to who you can reach. They just have to be there is a limit. They have to be in the United States or Canada because that's where Beachbody ships to. But, this opportunity allows us through social media to reach people all over the place. And so, a lot of times when people get involved in direct sales, they kind of go through their warm market or people that they know who live close to them, family, friends, people that they work with, and that's it. They tap out. I can tell you I've been doing this for 18 months. and I have hit my sales goals for as a coach every month, and that is really, I'll say sales goals, but my goal is to help at least 3 new people every week get started with the challenge pack in a challenge group, and I have been able to do that for well over 18 months. And so, I'm definitely helping people that I did not know 18 months ago that I have connected with through genuine conversations, through genuine relationships. And so I think that's something really unique about this business. So long as there are people who are being born and growing up and having health issues, we always will have someone to help. So that's something that's very unique about this business. So that's about Beachbody, but what is a coach? That's what you came here to learn about tonight. What is a coach? I had no idea that there was such a thing as a Beachbody coach 2 years ago. I just needed to lose weight. And Melanie offered great tips. My coach offered really great tips and suggestions. And the challenge group was all about holding me accountable. And so that's how I got involved in this aspect of it, just as a personal challenger with fitness and goals and physical goals that I needed to reach. One thing, a couple of things a coach is not. I am not a fitness expert. I am not a personal trainer. I am not a nutritionist. Honestly, when I started, I was not even at my goal weight. Okay. So I was just a normal person who was trying to get healthy and really decided to commit to being healthy for me and my family long term. And, I wasn't perfect. I'm still not perfect. I definitely try to practice the 80-20 rule, 80% clean eating, 20% cheats. I make fitness a priority. I want to be healthy. A coach is definitely someone who wants to be successful. It's a business. It's your business. If you decide to sign up as a coach, it's your business. You have to make it successful. I can provide you with the tools and the trainings that you need and give you ideas and help you when you get stuck, but it's your business, and a coach has to be somebody who wants to be successful. Like I said, you need to be committed to living a healthy life. If you eat cheeseburgers every day and you eat a salad like once a week, and that's your idea of health, that you're probably not going to be able to set a very good example for the people that you're trying to help. So, I eat cheat meals, I eat ice cream on the weekend, I eat a cheeseburger on the weekend, but 80% of the time I do commit to eating clean. Not just for this business, but because it's really good for me. And it's made a huge impact in my health and emotionally and physically as well. And that directly impacts my family. So, as a coach, we are definitely committed to living a healthy lifestyle. Coaches are also people who care about other people, and we really want to help people get results. So if you sign up to be a coach and you just want to make a whole bunch of money, and you're not really committed to actually helping people, you're probably not going to be a very good coach. But as coaches, the foundation of our business is challenge groups. And in those challenge groups, we don't just sell a challenge pack and tell people good luck, go for it. We put them in a group. We coach them. We help them create meal plans. We provide them encouragement, and we check in with them every single day. And that is the foundation of our business. And you have to care about people and want to invest in them in order to be a good coach. We lead by example, obviously. I drink Shakeology every day. I have for almost 2 years now. And I do the workouts. I'm proof that the products work. And so a coach is just that, someone who is committed to their own health and fitness and to leading the way and leading by example through their own lifestyle. And these are just some pictures. This is Becca on the left, the Make Yourself Proud, and Christy is another coach on our team who are really, really amazing coaches and who just embody all of those qualities. I'm proud of them. But if you're thinking, that's all great, that sounds really kind of perfect, but I have no idea how to get started, that's okay. I felt the same way. Don't panic. This is where we come in as a team. We run challenge groups together. So your first challenge group that you start, you are not expected to just find 3 challengers and just come up with some content for a challenge group and go at it on your own. You don't have to run that challenge group alone. I know for my first challenge group, actually my first 2 challenge groups, I think that my coach ran them and I found my challengers and put them in there. So for your first challenge group, your lead coach, whether that's me or another coach on our team, will post in the group. We will share ideas, recipes, tips, all those things. You would just be responsible for keeping up with your challenger, for checking on them, for encouraging them one-on-one, and we would actually run the challenge group until you are ready to run your own. And obviously, I would suggest pushing you out of the nest after a couple of months, because honestly, your challengers need to see you as the leader. But again, you're not just going to be expected to go out on your own. You know, I share everything that I have, my resources, my challenge group guides, and I share those freely with you, so you don't have to just start from scratch. And I'm not going to keep anything to myself. Everything that I use as a coach, all my curriculums, my post ideas, things like that, I share them with my team for them to use and to get ideas from as well. So that really gives you an idea of our team culture. You know, we encourage one another, we help each other, we give ideas, we help each other when we're struggling or just need just an extra push or motivation. And so we really do work together as a team, which is really awesome. I didn't expect that when I started coaching. I kind of expected to do this kind of on my own. But our team is amazing, and I could not be more excited about where we are going and what we are accomplishing and the lives that we are able to impact through this. So we definitely, you know, we run online fitness and support groups. We run free groups. Right now I'm running a free 7-day group for people who want to kick their sugar habit. And it's awesome. Like, it's going really well. These ladies are just so excited that they've made it 3 whole days without sugar or Cokes or Diet Cokes. And so it's fun. It's really just inspiring to be a part of that. We run free groups. We provide motivation. You know, you see our daily posts. We're talking about what we're doing. We're leading by example. We're sharing. We're adding value. And we also invite other people to our team, which is why you're here. So, you know, we build a team of coaches who want to do the same things that we're doing. But as far as helping challengers, how do we do that? We pair people up with a workout program that will fit their needs. We ask a lot of questions as coaches. We don't just try to sell someone a program or a product or Shakeology. We actually form relationships with people. We ask lots of questions and help them figure out what would work best for them. And that is why I do it. If you look down here, this is Krista on the left. She's actually a coach on our team too. She had a baby. She struggled kind of with her weight and eating after she had Kanan, and she found the 21-day fix in Shakeology. It was very simple. It was easy for her to do, and she had immediate results, and she feels so much stronger and so much more self-confident. And that is why I coach. It is to help people not just lose weight, but just gain confidence and build self-esteem. And, you know, you guys probably know what it's like to just wonder, can I ever get my body back? Am I ever going to feel like myself again? And so it's fun. It's so fulfilling to be a part of that and to help people. And the results that people get from these programs, guys, is incredible. And it's nothing gimmicky. It's nothing artificial. There's no appetite suppressants. It's just exercise and clean eating, and that's it, just the way God intended us to do it. And so it's rewarding to help people and to support them and help them realize that they can do this. We put people in our challenge groups. We encourage them. You know, my challenge groups are scriptural based. I took kind of what my coach gave me as a brand new coach, and I tweaked it. And actually, some of mine I actually go by the Made to Crave devotional. I use that in my challenge groups, and so mine are scriptural. And again, I have that to share with you if that's the way that you want to go. But we help our challengers meal plan. The workout programs always come with a meal planning guide, and we help them to create meal plans based on that. Some of my challengers just use the meal plans that I create for myself, which is fine. And we encourage them every single day. We share recipes and ideas, and we just support them in general. If that sounds like a lot of work to you, it's really not. You know, we set up a Facebook page. I actually schedule my posts. So once a week, I will sit down and schedule my posts to go out each day, because I don't want to accidentally miss or forget to post in a challenge group each day. And so there's definitely some time management tools. And then before I go to bed every night, I just check in with my challengers. I encourage them. I help them if they have a question. And that's how I run a challenge group. But how do I find challengers? So obviously posting is a big part of that. People are not going to understand what I'm about, what I'm doing, if I'm not posting on social media. So that is a big part of what we do as coaches. You have to tell people about what you're doing, and that's where your posts and social media come in. Like I said, when I started, I knew nothing about social media. I was definitely very green here. I didn't know how to create a group in Facebook. I didn't know how to schedule a post. I didn't know how to boost a post or what a like page was. I just started posting my workout pictures in the morning because that's what my coach told me to do. I started sharing pictures of what I was eating. I shared my transformation. This image you see right here. This is my my coaching post. And it was very simple. I just said, I wanted to share something with you guys tonight, what I've been doing. I joined a challenge group for accountability, for fitness and accountability. I started the 21-day fix and clean eating and Shakeology. And I said I would have given up in the first week if it hadn't been for those people in that group that were there to encourage me and support me. And I said after I lost 6 pounds, so I lost 6 pounds. I wasn't even at my goal weight when I started as a coach. So I get that question a lot. I'm not where I need to be. I want to lose some more weight. I want to look like a coach. But guys, there's no one person. There's no cookie cutter mold for being a coach. Some of the best coaches that I know started before they even lost a pound. They just started because they wanted to go on this journey for themselves and they wanted to help people along the way. So I had not lost all the weight that I wanted to lose in this picture. But I told people, I became a coach. My job is to help people reach their goals through a challenge group and support them. My coach offered me 3 spots in her next group, and I want to invite you to do this with me. So that was how I kind of announced my business. I launched my business. I told my story, why I was doing it, what the experience that I had given or that I had, and that's how I got started. And it was great. People were very encouraging. There were a lot of atta girls, how did you do it? Or way to go, Rachel. And so I just started there. And the next day I got up and I posted my workout picture because accountability and credibility is key in this business. If people see you doing the things that you're inviting them to do, then they're going to trust you and they're going to follow you. And it was just about consistency, and it's about showing up. And so I started to message people who had liked this post, who were consistent in liking my daily workout post or recipes that I share. And I sent messages and I supported people and I encouraged them. And so I would just start to invite people one-on-one. People that I knew were following me. I made a list of family and friends, people that I thought would benefit from a challenge group and one of the programs in Shakeology, and I started to invite them. And I also made just a general challenge group invite. So this was my coaching announcement. A few days later, a week later, I made a challenge group announcement, and I talked about the challenge group and what it was, and that we would be focusing on clean eating and meal planning and daily workouts and Shakeology, and that I wanted to help 3 people get started in a challenge group. And so I put that out there. And again, I just started inviting one-on-one and started conversations with people and help people by answering their questions. You find people through your posts, obviously. So if you're not posting on social media about what you're doing, then you're not going to find people. But if you're posting and you're consistent and you're showing up every single day and showing that you are consistent in your own health and fitness, then that's how people are going to follow you. You'll find people that you know and you'll invite them. People will start to follow you based on your posts. But so long as you're consistent and posting and doing those things for yourself and sharing those on social media, you will find challengers. And another thing that we do as coaches is we add value. We share free ideas, free recipes, free tips, and free encouragement, and that's how we add value. Now, this was very unnatural for me at first. I promise you that. It was very unnatural. It's hard for me to get up and take a picture of myself working out and post it on social media. I had no idea what to say. I had no idea what to say. But then I started to read personal development, which is something that as a new coach that I will definitely encourage you to do. I started with The Compound Effect, which is a book that we will read in our Coach Basics. And it just talked about consistency and building momentum and doing the small, tiny behaviors every single day that make you successful over the long run. And so The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy is a huge it helped me. It gave me ideas about what to say in those early workout posts. Okay. And so that's how I started. But even though it was a struggle for me, I knew that if I could help someone else who was just starting out in their own fitness journey the way that my coach had helped me, then I was gonna do something. That would make me successful in just helping just one person. And so that is how I started. And so the next big question is, how do I make money? Okay, how do we make money as coaches? That is a very big question. I don't even think I knew. I think I just wanted to help people and maybe hopefully pay for my Shakeology. When I signed up as a coach, I didn't even think I paid attention to how much money I would make. But that's important because, now I have really built a good income through coaching, and it provides for my family. And I'll talk about more ways that it's helped us. But everything that someone buys through your website as a coach, then you will make 25% commission on anything purchased through your website. And so that's just direct sales, how you'll make money that way. You don't have to have stock of anything. It's not like other marketing companies where you have to buy stock and keep it at your house. You can, people just buy directly from Beachbody, but they go through your coaching website, and that's how you get commission and credit for that. You just send them a link with your info and they order. Then you find challengers who are loving the program. They're sharing the results with other people. They're super encouraging in your challenge groups, people that would make great coaches, and you invite them. You invite your best friend or your spouse or your sibling or someone who is interested in coaching in health and fitness, and you invite them to coach with you. Honestly, the people that are on this call or listening to this call were invited here by a coach because they saw potential in you, or maybe you reached out to us, but you're here because you have the potential to be a really good coach. And that's how we grow our teams, okay? So you get commission from challenge pack sales. You get commission as your team grows. And as your team grows, you start to obtain these cycle bonuses. I'm not going to go into that very deeply because, it's a little too complicated to go here. But basically, as you're adding coaches and they're doing the same things, running challenge groups and growing their teams, you start to get cycle bonuses based on your team growth as well. And not only that, but you get 25% discount on anything that you buy. And that really adds up. Okay, so I drink Shakeology. I buy a workout program from time to time. I take some of the performance supplements. I've done the 3-day refresh, and everything that I order through Beachbody, I get 25% off of, in addition to the commission that I'm making from challenge pack sales. So it really does add up. And guys, honestly, my Shakeology that I'm buying is just groceries. I'm buying 30 meals once a month. Okay, and so I get a savings on that as well. So that's pretty exciting to me. So that's how we earn money. Not only that, but we are definitely rewarded in big ways for helping other people. You've probably seen me post about our Success Club trip, to the cruise to Jamaica. I've been on beach trips. I'm going on another beach trip in September. It's a leadership trip. In July, we will travel to Nashville as a team, some of my coaches for our annual summit, our leadership training, our coaching training. And there are also monthly rewards for hitting Success Club. Success Club is just a standard that we set for ourselves as coaches. And it's simply what I already said, that we set a goal of helping at least 3 to 5 people, new people, every single month get started with a challenge pack and put them in a challenge group and support them and encourage them. Okay. And Beachbody definitely rewards us as coaches for setting our goals. And that goal is, like I said, just 3 new people each month to get started. The more people you help, the more rewards you receive. There are leadership trips. Like I said, there are Beachbody hosts leadership trips. The beach trip that I go on in September is a leadership trip. And we get fun prizes every single month. I could show you my bobblehead collection, but it's way back there. But, we receive workout gear, leadership books. Let's see, what are some other things? We receive performance supplements, all kinds of things from Beachbody for hitting our monthly goals. And so that's exciting. It's nice. It's nice to be rewarded for working hard. And so there's definitely some big rewards there. But as far as us, as far as Team Take Heart, what are we and what can you expect from us? So as a brand new coach, you would automatically go into our coach training, our new coach training. That starts on May the 2nd. And there we would give you access to all different types of resources. But first, let me tell you, we are, like I said, a part of the #1 team in the network, the Dream Team. We're directly under them. So that's a big access to resources and success stories. We come from all different backgrounds as coaches. Some of us are stay-at-home moms. Some of us have children. Some of us don't. Some of us work full-time. Some of us don't. Some of us do this from home. There are lawyers. There are teachers. There's no one, like I said, cookie cutter mold for coaching. But those of us that are successful on this team are driven. We are teachable. So if you come into this and you are teachable and you will take what we teach you and how we train you and run with it, definitely make it your own. But if you'll take our tips and suggestions and implement them, you will be successful. If you're a self-starter, independent leader, we are passionate, we're motivated to help other people and to grow our businesses. And so we set goals for ourselves and we support each other to make them happen. We set team goals, we set individual goals, and it's just exciting to be a part of. It's exciting to watch. I definitely, as a new coach, and even now, I had to cut some things out of my life to make this happen, to become successful. I had to give up watching nighttime shows, or I would DVR them and watch them if I had time later. I'd get up earlier to work out and to check in with my challengers in the mornings. And sometimes I'll stay up not late, but later at night, to help a mom who just wants to get back on the track to health and fitness. I've skipped dinner with girlfriends to be on a training call. I've listened to training calls with my earbuds in while I put my kids to bed. And, it's things that I had to do to become successful. That's part of the driven part of it, and the time management part of it. Honestly, that's something that I had to learn as a new coach. But there are definitely no limits to what you can achieve with this business. If you have the passion and the drive to work at it, then you will achieve big goals. And I promise you that, because I speak from experience and I've watched other people who have done the same thing. This business has blessed me and my family tremendously. Like I said earlier, it has definitely given me a sense of purpose. I get to share my faith in a big way and to encourage other people in my faith in ways that I never could have imagined that I would be able to do that. And so that has been so rewarding for me. Income-wise, I'm building extra income for our family. We have been able to pay off medical bills that have been just kind of sitting there for years. We've been able to go on family vacations, whereas before we really weren't able to. And so this business offers great blessings, and you don't have to look the same or sound the same or have the same message as everybody else on this team. Actually, I don't want you to. As a coach, you will attract somebody different than I will, or that Becca will. And so we are all different, and that's good. That's intentional, and that sets us apart and helps us to reach people that are like us. So we are diverse, definitely, but we are a family, and it's kind of awesome. We do have team get-togethers from time to time. We have weekly training calls, one-on-one training calls if you need them. We have leadership trainings. So once you finish Coach Basics, if you need to go through it more than once, that's great. But once you advance forward, we have a 3 Vital Behaviors group that will help you build a solid foundation and build your income. And after that, the next rank advancement is a Push to Diamond group. But whatever level that you're at, there's support and there's training for you. If you show up, if you do the 3 Vital Behaviors, which are, being proof that the products worked, inviting people to challenge groups, and investing in yourself through personal development, like that compound effect, you will be successful. I will not chase you down as a coach. I will not chase you down if you're not participating in Coach Basics and say, hey, where are you at? Or have you done these things today? It is up to you to do the daily activities to make yourself successful. But if you want to run with it, I will run alongside you. If you want to do this as a hobby, I will treat it like a hobby with you. But no matter what level that you invest in this, I will be there to help you meet those goals. But will not, like I said, chase you down. So it's your business. It's your job to show up and take advantage of the trainings that we offer. And that's how you are successful. You just show up and you work hard, and we will help you every step of the way if you want it. But how are you successful at this business? Like I said, I've kind of gone over this, but I want to do it again just so you make sure, and so that you have all the information before you make a decision. Showing up daily, definitely, in your fitness and in your business, you have to show up. You have to be present. You have to make it a priority. You have to be consistent. Just like in our fitness, if we quit, if we're not consistent in our eating and our workouts, we're not going to see results, right? So same thing in this business, just be consistent. One of the things that Darren Hardy and Jeff Olson talk about in their books are that, it's not crazy, just complicated things that you have to do to be successful in this business. It's simple things. It's very simple things, like posting a workout selfie, sending an invite to somebody once a day. They're very simple things that are easy to do, but they're also easy not to do. Okay. So if you're not doing them, then you're not being consistent. If you're doing those simple things every single day, your business will naturally grow. The compound effect will take place and you will see results. Always work from a list. That's a big thing that I've learned as a coach, is to make a list for myself. I was listening to Eat That Frog, a personal development book today, and it said that, people who make lists save about 2 hours a day because they're not kind of squirreling around and trying to figure out what they need to do. So, but work from a list, have a plan every single day. Track your business. That's a big one, and we can teach you how to do that. But definitely be a product of the product. Do the workouts, drink your Shakeology, share about it. Be passionate about helping people. That has to be something that is present. Never give up mindset. This is not something that I would encourage you to say, try it for a few months, and then if it doesn't work out, just quit. Go hard for a year, 6 months even, just commit to doing these things that we're teaching you and participating in those training groups and working on your health and fitness, and commit to it. Even when it gets tough, even if you get discouraged, because that happens in any business, it will happen in this one. But that's what we're here for, to teach you and to help you get over those hurdles. Don't let fear hold you back. Fear holds people back every single day in every walk of life, in every type of business. But fear is going to be present no matter what you do, whether it's coaching or if you go to work at an office every single day, or as a teacher, fear is present, but don't let it hold you back. We will teach you attraction marketing. It's not complicated. It's just, creating a brand for yourself and inviting people to do what you're doing. And of course, invite, and follow up. That's how we find challengers. That's how we fill our challenge groups. That's how we meet our monthly goals. So how to get started? This is pretty simple. To get started, you definitely want to talk to the coach who invited you to this call to sign up, but you have a couple options. A challenge pack is the best way to go. A challenge pack is simply a workout program. Some of them come with portion containers like the 21-day fix, a meal planning guide, and a 30-day supply of Shakeology. Okay, so this is kind of your business investment, and it's honestly something that you would do for yourself anyway. So, you're buying 30 meals and a workout program. So that's the best option. When you sign up with a challenge pack, they range in price from $140 to $180. They can actually go higher, but typically that's going to be your range based on the length of the program that you purchase. And so when you do that, they will waive the $40 sign-up fee. If you already have a challenge pack, if you already have Shakeology, I would still suggest canceling your current order of Shakeology and signing up with a challenge pack and maybe trying a different program, and that way they still waive the $40 fee. You can sign up for just $40. You can sign up to be a coach for $40 and just start inviting people to challenge groups. You won't have the Shakeology and the workout programs to show proof of the products, but you could earn your income and buy it the next time, the next month when you hit your Success Club goal. There is a military discount. So any veterans or current active military, they do not pay the monthly fee of $16.95 to be a coach. They do not pay the $40 sign-up fee. So if you're a military person, that's a great incentive to do this. You basically just have to pay for your Shakeology and your workout program. There are no annual fees. You're not locked in. You don't have to meet a monthly quota as a coach, like in a lot of marketing opportunities. But you can, those are the options as far as sign up. And so we can talk more about that too. But definitely, you'd want to pick your path. Do you want to do this as a discount coach and just drink your Shakeology and get their 25% savings? Do you want to do this as a hobby, as something to make a little bit of extra income for your family? Do you want to go all in and build a business and really build an income and make, 6 figures in the next year? Whatever level that you jump into this business at, we can definitely help you reach those goals. So now, at this point, I kind of want to say, at this point in the presentation, whenever it was me, I had butterflies in my stomach. I kind of felt like, hey, I could possibly do this. This might be something that I would be good at and I would enjoy. And if that's you, that's how I was. That's exactly how I felt, and probably just how the other coaches on this team felt that are successful. My first reaction, honestly, was no, but I felt pulled to it, and I guess called to it is a better word. I prayed a lot about this opportunity. I prayed that God would use it to bless, that it would increase my faith and my faith in Him. And so I definitely encourage you to pray about it. If you're not sure, maybe you are sure. Maybe you want to sign up now and get started in our Coach Basics on May 2nd. Maybe you're not sure and you need to think about it. But I want you to know that you were invited here for a reason, that you were handpicked by a coach to be here to listen to this call, whether you're live or you're listening to the recording. But if you decide to sign up, I do encourage you to do it this week before our coach training begins on May 2nd. There are some things that we want to do. We want to talk to you before we get started on the 2nd. Our new coach kickoff call is Sunday night, May 1st at 8:30. And I really want you to be on that call if you decide to do that. So, at this point, just think about, what can becoming a coach do for me and my family? Who can I help? And what are some of my goals and my dreams that I have for this opportunity? And, once you think about that, if you didn't get to listen to all this call, go back. I'll share the recording. And just ask questions. Ask questions for me or from the coach who invited you here, and we can definitely answer those questions because we do want you to make an informed decision, and that's what we invite you to do. And we would love, love, love to have you on our team. It is definitely growing, and we are excited about where we are going and the people that we get to help next month and the month after that and the month after that. Because, guys, these programs, these workout programs and Shakeology, they work. If you need proof of that, we can provide it. We are living, walking, breathing examples of it every single day, and we believe in this, and that is why we have invited you here, and that's why we run challenge groups every single month, okay? So that is what I have, and now I see that we do have some questions. Lauren had to go, so I'll send her that recording. But okay, so Karen, you just jumped on, so you may not have a lot of questions, but if you do, I'm going to open you guys up. I'm going to unmute you and give you the opportunity to talk, or you can chat in the chat bar down at the bottom. There's an option to type in some questions, and we can answer those, okay? Becca, if you want to add anything, you can, if I missed something.
Sorry you had such trouble getting on, Karen.
That was a pain. Sorry. I was having internet issues going, okay, this is not working. But yeah, I would love to listen to the recording and get a little more information. Then I think I'll have a lot more questions for you. I just got the last 5 minutes. So
okay.
Send the recording to me. Let me look at it and listen to it. There's a lot of stuff going on at work right now, so I have time at work to listen to it. And so then let me Facebook you and we can get together and chat again.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, that is all I have, and I look forward to hearing from you guys.
Yes.
Or other coaches or whoever you invited you here. So have a good night. And you can also post questions in that Facebook page too, if you want to. But I appreciate y'all taking the time to come and listen tonight. Have a good night. Okay.
Thank you so much. Have a good
Mhm.
evening.